Jinx, we said the same thing. With the same reverb.
That's Thingus.
That's Thingus.
Bye.
Welcome to Thingus. I'm Meredith. And here...
And I'm Babs Bunny. No relation.
Right, no relation. I'm Meredith. And here sitting with me, he hugs. He loves. He does all of the above.
Oh my god. Haven't heard that one in 20 years. That's the whole show is, if you're coming here from Blue Sky, you can close out now. But the whole show is just us bombing each other's minds with shit we haven't thought about since we were kids, since we were shitty little assholes. He loves, just listing, with the most, gesticulation you can muster. He loves, he hugs, he does all of the above. Well,
two things you've listed.
It's like I'm a product you can sell. It's like I'm a prostitute. He does all of the above.
For $50, I'll tell you anything you want to hear. Well, yeah, that is Thingus. And yeah, that's the reason why if you come here from Blue Sky, I was just saying this to Joe, I always link to the show on Blue Sky, and I think that's really just an exercise in trying to get my Blue Sky followers to unfollow me. Because on Blue Sky, I just basically... I try to be candid once in a while, but for the most part, I just have to maintain a distance on Blue Sky because, it has been established that short-form media, or short-form blogging, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is extremely bad for us, and we should give as little as possible to it.
Microblogging. Micro-penis.
And then I come on Thingus, which is a format where you can just you can't rehearse this at all.
Yeah.
It is inherently...
There's no drafts. No. They just rolled out on Blue Sky. That's going to ruin my Blue Sky because I've been so unfiltered with my shitty tweets.
Unfiltered, Joe. Unrated.
Yeah, well, that's why you're here on Twitch, because, here we don't think about what we say. We both know nobody's gonna go through the effort of watching our show just to look for dumb shit we said to cancel us.
Dumb
only if
shit.
It's easy, like screenshotting a tweet.
Right. If you tweet, then you are giving people evidence.
Yeah.
Right. If you stream on Twitch, even if the videos are archived forever, no one is ever going to see it. You may as well write it into a 600-page novel.
It's like someone will post a video of us saying the most repulsive shit, and the first reply is going to be like, they said that?
Yeah.
They didn't even watch the 20-second clip.
You didn't even watch it. Well, the thing is, I don't think that shit's happening anymore, honestly.
No.
I don't think that shit's happening. I think everybody's
tired of it.
Everybody's tired of it, and everybody's got too much else to worry about to let some complete stranger coerce them into being mad about something they've never even heard about a second ago. I go through this with my son, a lot recently. We're working on this one, where basically he gets it in his head. He hasn't done X in a while, and now he'd like to do it. And he tells us that he'll tell me or his father that he wants to do it, and we'll be like, well, I'm in the middle of something. And he'll start to get upset. And I'm like, hey, listen, Oscar, you just found out 1 second ago that you wanted to do this, okay? I just found out that you just found out, all right? We're going to need a little time.
And then he just closes his eyes and boop, you turn into a Jack in the Box. It was really good that you did that, Oscar.
Yeah. Well, most people don't have the power to do that. Most people are unable to control their impulses. But I think at this point, we've all just realized that we've been conned by the tech industry, and that any big, stressed out feelings we have, it is at least worth asking whether the tech industry constructed a device to make us feel that way.
Right. It's been like that since, like, 10 years ago when we had that fight, and then we both individually realized it's like, hey, this is just Facebook. This is just Facebook shit turning us against each other. When you really step back, it seems ridiculous.
Well, it's Facebook taking a lifelong relationship and obscuring everything so that any resentment that might have existed in your childhood can be leveraged on this platform.
Yeah.
Like, how fucked up is that to realize that your childhood resentments have been harvested for content?
Well, it made Mark Zuckerberg $7, so it was probably worth it for us to not talk for like 8 months.
Yeah, that probably was worth it. But yeah, I think that was the last time that I really allowed social media to fuck with my life.
Yeah.
In such a pronounced way. Now it's just, now it's just 3 cigarettes that I smoke per day. It's still gonna kill me, but not for a really long time.
Yeah. I would love to just, like, finally stop using Knitter, which is like an alternative front end for Twitter. There's nothing there for me.
There's nothing
it's a
there.
waste. It's a total waste of electricity to just look it up. And it's like I tell myself, oh, I'm just taking a shit. But, like, I don't know, it could be on Wikipedia taking a shit. Reading about the history of taking a shit.
He's taking a shit. Taking it twice.
He's gonna find out who's taking a shit. Santa Claus is taking a shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You can read all
He sees you when you're shitting. He knows when you have to shit. He knows if you've been taking a shit, so you better not take a shit. You better not shit. You better not fart. You better not piss. I'm telling you, Bart. But yeah, it's a very shitty website. Twitter.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
no.
not even Twitter anymore.
No, like everything I see, because I do still once in a while see like some blue sky person like screen capping something, and it's always like their caption is always like they're being extremely normal on Twitter, and then like the thing the person says is the most like you haven't stopped looking at Twitter in 20 years thing that someone could say.
It has been 20 fucking years, hasn't it?
2007, so almost.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine the phone that you had when you used Twitter for the first time on your phone. It wasn't even a smartphone. It was like one of those things that was like in between regular phone and smartphone.
Yeah, I had a Sidekick.
Right, yeah, I had something that was kind of like that. It had a little physical keyboard on it.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, how convenient. But I don't even need to go back to my computer to check it then. I can just check. I can check.
Why not? Don't you want your dopamine?
I think it's time to check.
Checketh it crab. Checkity chew. Checketh and David.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 fucking years of that shit. 20 fucking years of like, what am I gonna do talking about eating a sandwich on here? Yeah, that and everything else.
That and everything else. Or maybe you should just post about the sandwich, because, you know, I guess the posting about sandwich was the problem. That was the bait that lured us in.
Yeah, well, because, like, we were like, that sounds so boring. Sandwich? And then you're like, I remember seeing one of my friends who had been very dismissive like that. They'd be like, what, am I going to go on there and talk about a sandwich? He comes on, and in the first few months, he's just, like, grumpy about being on there.
Yeah.
And then one day, he's like, I just realized that, like, people are on Twitter, and then they travel somewhere, and Twitter is still with them. Wow! They couldn't believe it. The first time they saw someone say, like, hello, Los Angeles, I'm in you. Yeah. He was like, cool! And never will.
I'm in you.
Gross.
But yeah, it, you know, May 8th, 2022 was the last time I used Twitter. It was the last time I made a post.
Last time you tweeted. Oh. Excuse me.
And
this is the really powerful one. Careful.
I went on archive.org the other day and read some of my old tweets.
You can do that?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh.
And they were horrible. It was like everything was just picking a fight with somebody.
Yeah. And never will. Well, I don't know if mine are archived because someone hacked into my account around 2015 and
That's
deleted
right.
my whole history.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Although if it's archived, there's probably snapshots of it, right?
Maybe. I've never seen that.
I went and I saw some pretty fucking funny tweets. I was like, I'm stealing that. And I took some of my own tweets for my Blue Sky.
Oh man. You thought I was smoking tobacco?
No!
I don't smoke tobacco.
No, you were talking about cigarettes metaphorically.
Yeah. No, I don't smoke tobacco. And never will. Smoke tobacco.
Oh, that's good.
And never will.
None of us are really smokers in this family. Our parents were before we were born, but that's about it.
Yeah. And never will.
And never will. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. What does smoking do for you?
It looks cool.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think so?
It does on a commercial in a movie. It doesn't look cool when I do it.
It doesn't look cool when an extremely world-weary person smokes, but when a very confident, strong person smokes, it looks cool.
Yeah, but they don't actually smoke, right?
Well, you know...
There's makeup on those movie stars. It's like, imagine being like a silent film, or like a black and white film, you're a star, and you smoke in a movie, it looks super hot, but like, it was even easier to disguise your gruntiness, you know, the big circles under your eyes. You could probably just, like, blot that out with whiteout.
Right, and also, like, every, like, 23-year-old actor looked like 40
Yes!
in a movie.
Yes, that's a thing that we've been wondering, like, how come people in the past looked older? This is a picture of my grandpa. He was married at 26, and he looks 46.
That's so
Why?
old. Why?
And I think there was like a few big reasons. One of the reason was they didn't really know about like the sun's effect on your skin, so like a lot of them were just like burnt and crusty. They turned into human raisins.
I mean, our grandfather had skin cancer from being out in the sun.
That's true. I mean, they probably had a lot more jobs that required you to be outside while we sit in our cars or our offices and just do our little computer job.
Yeah, keep our pasty complexion.
And look like fat children for our entire lives.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, our grandfather looked old, but he looked cool. Right? I mean, part of
cancer. It's cool. We've already established that.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons that they were more exposed to things that would age them faster. It's also it's partially an illusion. Like, you know, we're seeing them wearing old fashions and like, you know, if you see like a woman in her 20s with like 80s hair, a lot of the time she looks old. Because she looks like mom, you know? She looks like mom looked in the 80s.
They're signifiers for old people.
Yeah.
Now, like, you could probably, you know, like a jackass performer guy, you could just dress like an old person. Most people wouldn't even question you.
Yes.
Like, you know, an old person already kind of looks like their hair is put on.
Yeah.
So you can kind of just, like, go around in a costume and no one will... There's the fucking, what's that song? Got Caught Stealing.
Yeah.
There's a video where the guy does that. He dresses up as an old lady.
Oh, did he? And does he shoplift it?
Yes, he's like, he takes a pineapple and shoves it like into his crotch. It's great.
Yeah, my girl, she's one too.
That song is a Thingus, because our big brother would play it and the dog would start barking.
To drive it, yeah. It's a Thingus specifically because he would play it to drive the dog nuts, and it was like an early MP3.
Yeah.
Like, he had it, and it was cool that he had an MP3.
Yes.
He could, like, play a song from his computer, and it'd be like a high-quality version of the song.
He also had, like...
High quality for the 90s.
He also had a cassette tape that he plugged into his computer and he like put some music on it.
Yeah, he told me how animation works. He really brought a lot of technology into our lives.
Well, you know, Artie was right a little bit. When I animate, I use interpolation all the time.
A morpher.
Yeah, the morpher. It does exactly what Artie thought he was talking about. Like
and a scanner has been a legitimate way that I digitize my
needed
art.
To hear the scanner part.
Yeah, the scanner was
that
true.
That changed your life.
You're absolutely right. Why did I think my brother was wrong?
Well, because he acted like he knew everything.
Yeah.
And he kind of made that into a career, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
He knows everything. But like, he actually studied medicine. He actually studied engineering.
He didn't know anything about animation. No.
And it's shocking to me still whenever I talk to him how little he knows about it.
No, he doesn't.
He's curious about it, but I don't know how much of it really sticks because he's not seeing it.
No.
You need to do it. And I mean,
it.
he kind of did when he played Mario Paint. He made all kinds of art.
That's true. Made multiple frames of animation.
I think he's hung up on the idea that his art's not good. But like, that's not the point. Neither is mine. You probably don't think I really think that, but I do. I think my art is not that good. I don't think anyone's art is that good. You know, the only art that's good is like shit from like ancient Egypt or some shit. Something that's like mathematically perfect because they came up with math. Like, you'll never be that. And, you know, my brother will never be that, but I'll also never be that. I always wish beyond hope that I could encourage my big brother to make art again.
My impression of our big brother is that he was better at drawing than me until he stopped drawing, and then I surpassed him.
Oh.
And if he had just continued to draw, he would have improved at the same pace as we did.
Yeah.
But he gave up on it for an extremely common reason that children give up on drawing. A lot more children draw than adults.
Yeah.
And it's usually around the time they reach adolescence that they start to become embarrassed by their drawings.
Oh.
Children are able to perfectly compose an illustration. It never occurs to them that the sun doesn't go here and the ground doesn't go here and the person doesn't go here. They never try to correct the placement of anything in their drawings. And when you get to about like 11 or so, you start to care a lot about details like that.
Yeah.
You draw it and you're like, no! And you tear up the piece of paper or you start over.
Yeah.
And you give up. And that doesn't happen with children. And it did happen with me, and it happened with you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You get really frustrated with details. You get really hung up on details. And that is the most frustrating time to draw. And I think it's actually the reason that I started to write when I was a teenager, because I couldn't stand how fucking annoying it was to draw. I was too embarrassed by it. But I came back to drawing later because my art teacher encouraged me to take figure drawing when I was like 15. And then when I went to figure drawing, I found that my art immediately improved. And at the same time, I was also starting to adopt like anime. Nice, that's not the last guy though.
No, but I have 1 health left. Oh wait, it was the last guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. He was like, I mean, I'm not gonna play like 8 times in a row. Was that the last guy or the first guy? I think I already beat the game.
Beat the game and started over and didn't notice.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
All right, you get a star. Cute.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, it's okay.
What were you saying exactly?
Oh, so I was saying, I left drawing for a few years.
Maybe I will be playing this over and
around middle school
so
age.
Much better on the SNES mouse.
Oh yeah, no, I know, it's so great. Oh, you played this on an emulator?
It's not the same.
No, it's really good. So
this is like what I was saying about the Egyptians inventing math. You have to invent the console and the controller.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, I'm shutting up for real.
All right. As I was saying, my life story. I around middle school age. We weren't in middle school. We were just in like junior high and high school. On one school from age 12 to 18, 11 to 18. I went to I got to junior high, and I think everything was just too fucking embarrassing for me, and it happened very slowly, but I started to pull away from drawing. I'd been drawing since I was a very small child. I don't remember when I began, and I pulled away from drawing starting around 11 or 12 because life was too embarrassing and details were too hard to overcome the frustration.
Yeah.
And I also thought my drawings were of things that were embarrassing because I was drawing like cartoon animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have the secret ingredient of anime and Final Fantasy VII yet.
Oh yeah, you think that was the thing that got you back in?
I think so. Oh look, stonks are going up.
They're going down.
Sales are down. Sales are up. I did the math. I'm kind of piecing this together as I say it, but I'm pretty sure this is how it went. That I gave up a little bit on drawing. I still drew a little, but I moved to writing in those years. I was like, all right, Final Fantasy is my new secret favorite thing that like barely anyone at school knows about.
Yeah.
And I am just going to start writing fan fiction. And I did that more than drawing, I think, for a while. I was just like sitting down in front of like a notepad app and writing. And like during those years, I would like if we were on a vacation or something, if Dad brought his laptop, I had my own floppy disk and I would write on the laptop and then I would save it to the floppy disk and delete it from the hard drive of the laptop. It was not for anyone except the forum communities that I shared it with. And then I started drawing in like an anime style, started getting into web comics, and then I went back to drawing. But anyway, where I meant to go with this was that there's a threshold around that age that a lot of children don't survive. They're good and imaginative drawers, illustrators as children, and then they stop drawing and they find that, next time they pick it up, they feel clumsy, they feel childish, and it embarrasses adults to draw like a child, so they don't go back to it. And
Is that anime?
What?
Is that anime? Why are you drawing anime?
Or they like it, and then they're like, you want to be friends? Like, well, no. I knew some girl who drew like anime. She was better at it than me. And she was Japanese, so I didn't stand a chance being her friend. She just like she wasn't like, I don't know. I'm sure we could have been friends. I absolutely am certain we could have been friends, but I felt like she was just too effortless and too cool and like not on my level. And I couldn't really approach her and be like, so you draw, because I figured she thought my drawing sucked, you know? But I guess we probably could have been friends.
You could be friends now.
No. I'm so embarrassed to even bring this up. We can't be friends now.
You might be friends already, don't realize it. Never will.
Maybe. And never will. Oh my god, that's so funny.
And never will.
Do you feel that way about anyone you went to school with, that you weren't friends, but like maybe you could have, should have been?
Oh, yeah, I definitely have had people like that.
But like now you're like, you know what? It's just like we probably could have vibed. Like, I don't know, we probably could have supported each other in years when it's hard to feel supported.
I don't have any friends from that school anymore.
Trying to think. I mean,
And never will.
and never will.
And never will. I do not have any friends, and I will never have. Friends never will.
There are people who I feel like are still my friends.
This is so good, we're gonna send it to space to preserve it forever.
That was really good.
Thank you.
It looked very high contrast on the stream.
Oh yeah?
I never will.
Oh, except it's back.
It went around the corner and then peeked back out again.
It doesn't matter if we delete it. We can delete it all of these times and it won't matter because we sent it to space it's never coming back.
Yeah, the ants can march off with it.
Yeah, like every frame of that is a masterpiece too.
Yeah, seriously. Beautiful.
Pixelated. That just makes it better.
Yeah, no, it's
that
gorgeous.
Should be framed. You can't even destroy art. You can only improve it.
Wow.
There's so many. There's like this one. Holy shit! Like all of this belongs on a friggin' wall. Every frame. I don't know how I would get like an animation framed, but I don't know. I guess I could print out every single frame of it. And then the last one.
Goodifying it.
And then, of course, you could just do this shit.
Oh, that's beautiful, too. And never will.
And there's no reason for me to be, like, scrubbing it manually, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think there are people who, like, you know, if I was like, hey, I know we haven't talked in a million years, but like we should catch up. Like, I feel like I do still know a couple people like that, but I have no proof. And never will. I mean, I think I'm at an age where I can just go for it, honestly.
Maybe,
I think I'm at an age where I can just write a letter to anybody in my life, especially a woman, and just be like, hey, how you doing? Do you want to, like, stay in touch? We're 41. What do you think? I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
I should just start doing that.
Yeah, you could. Take a picture of my art.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
well,
make that your desktop image.
The thing is, Gabby says we're desperate for friends, and that is true. But the thing is, this is exactly what our mom did to stay in touch with people and continues to do. And we never will.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I even contact my friends that I have?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Our mom talks to everybody all the time, regularly. She stays in touch with people. She sends people cards in the mail. And we never will. We won't do that thing Mom did. And we never will contact any of our friends or the people we knew in high school. So sad.
Have no friends, have no friends, have no friends. We have no friends, have no friends, have no friends, have no friends, have no friends. So be our friend, be our friend. No, not you. I will forget you. There is no way that you can be our friend.
You're not our friend and you never will.
I don't know. I think we have friends. It's just like it does sound a little silly to contact someone that you haven't talked to in like 25, 30 years. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. It's all the same moment. I'm hanging out with Meredith playing Mario Paint for crying out loud.
Yeah, we're from like forever ago.
Yeah, this is like ancient what you're seeing right now. Is this the original Super Nintendo?
The one we had as kids? I don't remember. It might be. I know that either I or Mike bought one at some point.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who has the Super Nintendo. It might be me.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be the one, because, did you take the Super Nintendo when you went to college?
I can't remember. I don't know I don't think I did. I think I took it later. You know, I came home and nobody was using it, and I took it.
Ah.
There were a few years of ransacking the games before retro gaming actually became a thing and these games became valuable.
I never really thought about it, that like that's why I wasn't playing Super Nintendo for so long. You had all the games like Yoshi's Island and Mario RPG.
I think you're right. I think I did take them.
Talk.
No, Meredith is good. That gives us back.
No, bitch is cool. Bitch smokes me up. Bitch smokes us up.
Bitch has the Super Nintendo.
Bitch has it. No, bitch is nice. She's nice now. The powerful weed.
I just look over and you're saying all that to yourself.
Or I'm saying it to my twin, who's basically myself.
People keep moving away. Oh, is that the situation you're in? When I left New York, my friend group was starting to take off from New York, and eventually all of us did. All but maybe one or two are still there. That happens. Yeah, you live in the New York area, yeah, so that's what happens, I think. unless you're part of an old New York family. And I mean, we're from New York, but we can't, like, not the city, but like we're from New York, but we can't live where we were born for a variety of reasons. For one, I would fucking kill myself if I lived there. Because it's very conservative and very, very coppy, you know? and very your bullies became cops. And
You want to play something else?
yeah. And it was also just like, it's also just like, even if I wanted to like live in the town I grew up, I wouldn't be able to afford it. So New York is to me a place that eventually you leave, unless you're my mother. My friend group breaking off like kids from the Sandlot. Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine this happened to a lot of people, like that COVID was like the nail on the coffin for your friend group all living in the same city. During COVID, everyone went home. Or shortly after. And, yeah, you know, you can't all just fucking live in New York City together forever. Come on. I'm imagining like a perma friend group in New York City. And they're all like 50 and they all like go over each other's houses like every week.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been inside houses like that. It's been a long time. You know, it happens.
Yeah, you
Not
just,
to
like,
me, hopefully.
you just don't like do it forever. I mean, you know, my version of that now is that like I have a bunch of people over for like a big boisterous night, and that happens like, you know, scattered every like, you know, month or so. Something like that might happen. And I don't know, I'm at a point in my life where, you know, you see somebody who you absolutely adore, and in that hang, you have given the maximum amount of your time to them until the next time you see each other. So, like, you know, you're ready to go back to your life by yourself in your own home.
Yeah.
I don't have, like, you know, when I was younger, it was a little more fluid who was crashing at my house when. And shit like that is, like, arranged very far in advance now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no one's coming by and just staying. Everyone has to leave, is what I'm saying. So maybe I just, you know, I can't really facilitate the kind of environment where, I don't know. I don't know what friendship in my 40s looks like, is what I'm saying. And I don't think a lot of millennials do. Although, I got a little jealous. I was like reading a friend's hourly comics, and she was talking about having a weekly Zoom call with like some of her friends who she's known forever. And I was like, man, you call your friends once a week. Isn't that sweet? You're very connected to them. And yeah, it just made me wonder if I should be doing that more. What do we think? Can we be better friends in our 40s? Watch out, grounds. I may try to move to Philly. Yeah, this is happening. Oh, that was happening a lot, but, you know, don't come now. They're building fucking concentration camps here. Just like everywhere else. They're gonna try and fuck up this city very soon. Isn't that fun, how there's nowhere cool to go to in America anymore? You're glad that you split off from certain friend groups because it allowed you to grow out of shitty habits. Oh yeah, absolutely. The thing that I always, like, my friends and I always talked about is this idea that, like, at any given point, there's, like, one of your friends is the most on a journey of all of your friends at the time. And the fact is that at some point, we're all on a journey.
Yeah.
And in fact, we're on a journey together. We are becoming the people we're going to become together. Isn't that a fun thing to think about and to write stories about? But ultimately, we are all looking to build our own lives and our own futures. And you can't do that with a big group of people, not usually. A big group of disparate people with different brains and different desires in the world. You're not all gonna live in a big fucking house together. You're going to find, you know, you're going to find who you really like the most to spend your time with, and you won't need too much more than that. One of your childhood best friends moved to the Netherlands. Sounds dope. She was living in Austin when all the fucking heat was turning up on trans people. Yeah. Sounds like shit. Sounds awesome to fucking leave. I'm really jealous of your friend. Where could you see yourself living, Joe?
See myself living, like, anywhere I wanted?
Yeah, any part of the world.
I don't know. Where do I belong?
I don't have the answer to that question.
But you think I belong somewhere?
Well, you know, I just, you know, I would like to see you in a place where your government takes care of you. I feel like that doesn't happen here at all,
No.
you know? And I'd like that for the entire family. You know, I was in Canada this weekend because my father-in-law is very old, and we visit him as much as we can. And the way his country provides healthcare for him is just, you know, impossible to imagine here. And it just takes all the strain off of that one particular thing, which is something that happens within your family, you know? You are involved whenever somebody in your family needs medical help, and you know, it's the most horrible thing I can think of, that our family needs to worry about shit like that. So my preference would be absolutely anywhere where you didn't have to worry about that. You know, I wouldn't wish for you to move to a country where you would also have to pay for health insurance that doesn't fucking do anything. But that, it still leaves a lot open, right? Where do you belong?
Yeah, like, do I even belong on Earth? Maybe I belong in orbit. Maybe I belong on the moon.
Well, yeah, but like, life can't be sustained on the moon, so that's not where you belong. You belong in a place where life can be sustained.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll be the first guy there. I'll be the first guy to live on Jupiter.
You can just live on a mountain, dude, if you want to feel isolated. You can still drive down to Walmart.
Yeah. I guess that is my dream. I would love to live in New York, actually. I would love to live in the Hudson Valley or something beautiful like that.
Ah.
I would love to live in a little mountain place that's just like isolated, but not, you know, I'm not like stranded.
Mm-hmm. You're not stranded. Isolated, but not stranded.
You know, I would probably be friends with the mountain man or the river man, or, you know, I don't know what kind of man I am. Maybe a river man. I feel this calling, like the river sounds good.
The river sounds good.
Because you say New York and it's just like disgusting, like pile of dog piss, like gray, just like Strodes, just like fucking strip malls.
Yeah.
This is like the music for that. It's like you're going down Jericho Turnpike into you just feel it being destroyed under your feet. It's like yeah,
just like terrible fucking driving around on Long Island. Terrible fucking driving around in the New York metropolitan area. Filthy, disgusting place. But if you go out east, it's like really beautiful and conservative. So you could try that.
You go out east onto Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't know. It is familiar. I know if I live in Ronkonkoma, I'm gonna know how to get everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ronkonkoma. The next station is Ronkonkoma. Ronkonkoma. Yeah. I mean, it could be nice. You may not be wrong. It may not be conservative hell. It might be a little bit better than you think. I guess I was just thinking like the elevation sounds a lot better in the valley, right? Like where I would be, I'd be above Long Island.
If you were down in Suffolk County.
No, like upstate, like not like really upstate.
Oh,
just up the river.
You're just talking about like the quality of the air and shit.
I'm just talking about like it's just like that's New York. That's the New York I'd live in.
Right,
the natural one.
You'd live in the natural New York.
Yeah.
The beautiful forested New York.
Yeah, even if it's a little remote, I think I'll take it if it's a little bit of a different kind of New York pace. Like you're still pretty close to the city, which is cool, but it's like not. It doesn't look anything like that, like gray mess. Like if you look at it on a map, it's just like Super Nintendo cartridge gray, where New York City and everywhere on Long Island, basically.
Right,
yeah, at least where we're from, Nassau County. It's very gray. It's like I want to go where the roads are a little bit longer, where maybe.
Yeah. I will say this, New York. And yeah, Mutant Astronaut knows what I'm gonna say. New York, upstate New York is the only place, and it's happened more than once, that I have encountered completely open outward anti-Semitism.
Oh yeah.
Right in public, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's the only place where that's happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, like an astronaut saying, it's very white. It's like, I think you would be pretty surprised to find out how quickly it stops being Jewish. When you leave the New York, Long Island area.
Like, what are they gonna do when they find out? Are they gonna crack a joke, or are they gonna pull out a gun?
I don't think they're gonna do shit. I think I'm just going to not be able to laugh Jewishly with anybody in this town.
Oh. I mean, that can't be true.
I mean, it's a pretty broad stroke I'm painting with here. I'm just saying that that's the only place I have been where I encountered it.
Wow.
I haven't been everywhere in this country, but I've mostly been to cities.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did notice that. I mean, look, not that you need to, like, go to a place to experience people who talk like that, but they're just, like, all around you. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore where you live, because you're just going to be, like, tied to the internet to an extent anyway. Boy, I feel like this is kind of a bleak theme we're circling around on today's stream. The idea that maintaining a social life is not something that everybody is inherently good at doing. And I think millennials need to... What are you doing?
Drinking sodas. he wants me to drink more. This is too hard. I can't do this. Here. You take this.
How dare you?
Sorry.
Oh, you need the turbo, yeah.
I need the turbo.
You use the turbo to drink the cans.
I can't
That's
do
great.
this.
That's great. Wait, why do you know something because of Nanette?
I don't know if you can actually swap the controllers while the game is
Oh, they're
going.
talking about Tasmania. Okay, I don't need to catch up on this. You guys seem to have it handled. Tasmania is homophobic. You mean like Taz's dad from the TV show? Like he'd be homophobic? Taz's gay dad in Tasmania.
Wait, is that what people are saying?
No. They're not talking about the show Tasmania at all. They're talking about Tasmania.
Oh, like the island? Is
Yeah.
that where I should move? Because
Oh, well, they're saying that Tasmania is homophobic.
why?
I don't know. Isolated, so, you know, that's the culture there. I don't know the fucking reason.
Oh,
Is it a hard place to live? Is it just like this world that hardens you and you be an asshole to each other?
I'm so fucking high. I've been like plugging this thing in to all the ones that weren't even plugged in.
Oh my god. It's a pristine wilderness. Yeah. People get a little fucking weird in the wilderness, don't they?
Oh, it's not working.
No?
Oh, it's because I was holding it.
Whoops. It had anti-LGBTQ laws for a long time. Yes, so did we.
I'm still thinking about the fucking dad from Tasmania.
Taz's dad from Tasmania that I
He
hadn't
was
thought about.
homophobic.
Do you think so? I don't really remember the character very well. Can you do an impression of him? He was like, Taz. He was a wasp.
He was just like Bing Crosby. He was like, me.
Me. How am I supposed to explain that to my children? Like Taz would give a fuck. He thinks if he told Taz about being gay, it would upset him. What's his name?
He was like, his dad, Taz dad? I don't know.
Dad Taz?
Dad.
Dizzy Devil, I'm gay. Yeah, Dizzy Devil is just... yeah,
Dizzy Devil is gay.
Dizzy Devil is gay, and Taz has... Taz is gay in the sense that he's never considered the gender at all.
Yeah, Taz is a boy?
Taz is a... Yeah, hardly really matters.
Yeah.
Whether Taz is a boy or not.
Yeah, I mean, Pepe Le Pew is a boy.
Yes.
Tweety's a boy.
Yeah.
Taz is just Taz.
Yeah, Taz is a wild animal. We know he's not a girl, but we don't know for sure that he's a boy. He's just a wild animal. Like Animal. Maybe Animal is a girl, right?
Yeah, animal is a gender.
Right, we're not totally 100% sure Animal's a boy, right?
I think Animal is a guy because he's kind of hairy. He's got a lot of beard.
Yeah, but all the Muppets are hairy.
Yeah, I mean, they're all very LGBT.
Yeah.
Like, he's pink. He's bright pink.
Yeah.
You know, he might choose to be pink. We don't even realize it.
Like he's a creature that can change its color. Animal is probably your gender. Purple? No. Joe looks like an Olympic swimmer.
I did used to swim when I was part of a club that had a pool. Swimming's hard. I never really got the hang of the breathing.
Yeah, it takes a while to get it down. I actually just started swimming again, like this week.
Cool.
I've been wanting to get back into it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make time to swim like twice a week if I can. It's the breathing is the whole trick.
Yeah.
If you get the breathing, you're good. Like you can push yourself as long as you get the breathing. If you're gasping for breath, then you're not going to do it. Like, let me do that thing where I suffocate for 20 minutes every week. No, you have to be able to get the breathing down so that you're just like out of breath,
Guys,
like you
where
would
am
be
I
if you're running.
supposed to go?
Yeah, where's just supposed to go, guys? Hard to concentrate on an RPG. I love the way the music changes in the map.
But yeah, sorry, what were you
What
saying?
were we saying? Can't remember. Let's see. What did I write down?
Oh yeah, I look like an Olympic swimmer.
Oh,
We were talking about swimming. We're so
All right.
fucking stupid.
Oh my god, we're so I used I took out the high potency shit tonight, I'm
Yeah.
afraid, by accident. So yeah, I started swimming. So you have to if you hold your breath, you must, you're thinking like, oh, I'll hold my breath because that'll mean I have the most oxygen in me.
Okay.
But the thing that gets you winded is that you're holding your breath.
Yeah.
You have to take a breath, go underwater, and slowly exhale all of your breath, and then pop back up and take another big breath, and then slowly exhale your breath. And if you do that, then you won't get winded. It's uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it. It feels like you're breathing through a straw or something because you barely ever get to breathe.
I know I could get it if I did it enough. So what I want to know is, do you have headphones when you swim?
Yeah, I just got the technology for this has improved.
Oh yeah.
I just got headphones that I actually haven't been able to test out yet. I just got them, and I haven't been able to test them underwater, but they don't go inside your ear. They induct it through your bones into your inner ear. Yeah.
What, like, the headphones like strapped to you or something?
No, it just goes on you like a pair that you would wear behind your head, but it doesn't go inside your ear. It goes on the outside of your ear and on the back of your skull.
Oh my god, we're gonna get cancer from this.
Probably, but it's amazing. You can put your fingers into your ears and still hear the music.
Holy shit.
In fact, you're supposed to plug your ears underwater to hear it better. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Brain speaker.
Brain speaker.
What does
the
it do?
Bluetooth doesn't work. It's an MP3 player. What does it do?
It has no Bluetooth?
It does have Bluetooth, but Bluetooth stops working underwater.
I see. So you mostly just like put stuff on it.
You put music on it.
So it's got it. Oh, so the technology do have to improve. So like it was like now there's like a tiny waterproof iPod.
Yeah, exactly.
Rules.
Yeah, you plug it in and it just immediately mounts on your computer like
That's
a hard drive,
sick.
which is so fucking straightforward.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How's it work? It vibrates.
It vibrates into your inner ear. Like instead of going through your ear canal. It like vibrates into your fucking skull and like, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck it works. No,
like the Joy-Cons can make a little like a little music with their vibrating. They're like, it's like a pronged vibrator thing that can like synthesize like music now.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something like that is just like a vibration, like works like a speaker, but it's actually the vibrations that make that, not like a tiny amplified one, but a vibration you can feel.
Yeah. Well, it does sound like it amplifies it a little bit. Like when I take them off, I can hear it a little bit. So it is playing something, but it's targeting the inside of your head somehow.
Yeah, that's so cool. I need to try that out.
Yes, it's called bone conduction.
Bone conduction.
I said induction, I believe.
Yeah.
We got too high.
Bone conduction.
Yeah, bone conduction. It's orange.
It's orange.
Oh no, wait, it's white. The one I saw in a review was orange.
Ah. This juice is orange.
Mickey Mouse See and Say.
These purple grapes are delicious.
My fire engine is red. Sky is blue. So is my blue.
It's like an even scratchier version of the real thing. Those worked. Those worked just like Mickey Mouse See and Say as the thing you're talking about. It's like a little record. It's like, but way more like small, like much small. You know, imagine a record with much smaller grooves that can play like a high quality MP3. Like, you haven't tried it, but do the reviews say that like you really hear it clearly underwater?
I'm going to guess that it's not really clear underwater.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of noise.
Yeah, so they send you, my first clue of that is they send you a pair of earplugs. And the earplugs are not like special custom earplugs for the headphones. They're just a standard cheap pair of earplugs.
Yeah.
Which means that that's something that in spite of the design, they needed to send people, you know? So like they say like if you put in the earplugs, it's gonna make the music sound better. So that already tells me that the music sounds underwater.
Yeah,
right?
Well, if you don't have the earplugs, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you think the earplugs won't give you that much like you have to upgrade the plugs to really hear it?
No, I think it'll be fine. I think regular earplugs will work totally fine.
Yeah.
I took that to mean, okay, this wasn't really part of their patented plan with this. It was a compromise they made at a certain point that like they need people to plug their ears while listening to it.
Like you think the technology needs to improve more?
I don't know if it's possible. I think, you know, the sound of water in your ears.
The earplugs could just be a standard thing.
Like,
you know, we never fix that.
Yeah. I think they probably won't. I think that's just how it has to be. I mean, the thing is, like, when you go swimming and you don't plug your ears, then your ears can get like really fucking full of water all day. Like,
yeah.
I got water in my ear for like 5 hours the other day. I was like sitting in bed at the end of the night, like tilting my head all around. I was saying to Mike, like, I've just had water in this ear since the afternoon and it won't fucking move. And I was just like, I was trying to pour that shit out for hours and it like finally came out at the very end of my night. So, you know, I don't like plugging my ears, but I hate that shit. Yeah, ear water sucks. But swimming is cool. I really like it. I think it's just kind of boring to like by the time you swim enough to be like the equivalent of like a swimming 5K, like basically swimming 1 mile. By the time you do that, you're really fucking bored. Are you looking up
going on game facts?
We don't know what to do.
Not game facts, RPG classics.
RPG classics. I want to bring up today.
It's the top game. It's right here.
Do you remember, like, have you ever seen, like, that Kurt Vonnegut drawing of an asshole?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess this won't really have much impact on you. He one time wrote in one of his books, just to illustrate how mature my themes are, or something like that. Here's my picture of an asshole. And it's just a drawing of like a star, basically, you know, like the way a person draws a star by drawing a down line and a side line and a diagonal line and like just a whole bunch of lines. He drew that and he said it was an asshole. But
Okay.
yeah,
I think I've seen it, maybe.
people love that. But like for years, I just realized today, I thought for years that he wrote, here is a drawing of my asshole.
Oh.
And I was like, now that's provocative.
But, like, how could he use his own asshole as a reference? You think he took a photo of it?
No, it was just a drawing. It's just a shitty little scribble.
No, but I mean, like, how does he know what his asshole
what his own
looks like?
asshole looks like. I don't know. I just felt like he knows. He has a better chance of knowing than we do. And he's drawing an extremely intimate part of his own body for us to see because he's trying to be a little provocateur asshole. And, yeah, I just thought, yeah, hand mirror, yeah, sure. Yeah, he held up a hand mirror, and his ass was really skinny, so that, like, his asshole basically appeared on the outside of his ass. So he just looked in a hand mirror and could easily see his own asshole.
Yeah.
And then drew it to scale, perfectly on model. Has anyone done an illustration of Goatsy?
I mean, there's been plenty of things that look like Goatsy.
Mhm.
Some of them are intentional.
Yeah. Yeah. But I wonder, I've never seen like a classical painting of Goatsy.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's one of those. I'm sure I've seen it. An oil painting
Yeah,
of
an
Goatsy.
oil painting.
Where would you hang that?
You wouldn't, you'd sell it for tens of thousands of dollars on the internet.
Yeah.
Someone would buy that. Someone on like Awful Mart would
Yeah.
buy that, right? Something awful marketplace. You could get somebody to buy that for like $12,000. You drew Goatsy in high school. I think we all kind of drew it. I mean, a really nice painting, you know? Like drawing the cool ass. You draw Goatsy man in the margins of your notebook. Accidental Goatsies are still very common, it's true.
Although I think they're a little too often is that accident happening.
Yeah, no, people are doing that intentionally, like sneaking it into designs because it's their job. Or it's just an appealing shape, the way all the AI companies use an asshole for their logo.
Yeah.
Including one that uses the Kurt Vonnegut drawing of an asshole. That's Claude.
Okay, I had to go to the shop.
Oh, that's it?
No, now someone wants to give me candy. Oh my god, what's happening? What are we doing? Are we waiting? The fuck?
Maybe you're waiting.
It's just all to build suspense, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to talk about AI. the chat's talking about. I don't want to talk about it.
No, stop engaging with it. Stop engaging with the conversation. It doesn't matter what you think about it.
No, I'm just like fucking tired of talking about it. I'm just like,
It's okay. There's other things to talk about.
yeah. It's going to work out one way or another. I just, you know, I feel like I saw like on Hourly Comic Day, I saw people like talking about how much they hate AI in their comics, and I was like, why are you like Hourly Comic Day is this like intimate day of the year where you get to tell people what your life is like. You get to like open your home to them. And you use that, like you use like a window into your life to show you ranting about AI.
Like they're just talking in a room to themselves. Like that's supposed to be like what you did today.
Yeah.
And it's just like an explainer, like AI. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that where people are just like, I'm letting AI make me feel down on myself, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. This AI is ruining the world. And just like, you know, like just being mad about it, you know? And like, I don't want to get into my own feelings about it. They're not extremely different from this person's. I just feel like I would not waste my fucking... I would not make my day about that shit, and then I would not tell people that that's my day.
Yeah, that's like ridiculous.
Just don't let it be your day.
I mean, it's been like this with like cryptocurrency too for years.
Yeah.
People have been upset about technology, and it's like you have these people, these like clueless people who just see it as like technological advancement, and then you see these other people who are like, this shit's been around for 10 years and just found out about it, stuff acting like it's new, and then it's like, you know, eventually the bubble pops, I guess. It's just a big one.
I mean, it's going to pop. We don't know when though. This could drag on for fucking years. And you know, I am doing absolutely everything I can to remove AI from my computers because I find it fucking annoying and I don't use it.
No,
and
that should never be. They should never like shove it in your face like that. It's like you have to figure out for yourself that it's useful. Like, don't force people to understand it. But like, I hated that with like cryptocurrency. It was like people were like confused why people were mad about it. So I had to explain how it worked and realize just how complex it is. It's like hard to explain something like that to people, and they don't want to hear that. They want to hear a deeply complex explanation. It's a system designed to complexify, you know, an internet token. You know,
but in practice, it's used to buy drugs, and that's like it. You know,
Yeah.
that's like it's
that's
just it's just like illicit sales. That's all it is. So, you know, I think, you know, people have good reason to think crypto's fucking stupid because like most of the people who are boosting it are doing pump and dump schemes.
Yeah.
Why else would they what would they think other than that this is stupid shit for stupid people?
Stupid shit for stupid people. It's like playing with dog shit. It's like, oh no, imagine one of these people saying that they're gonna use Linux now. I feel like Linux would become really stupid.
I mean, I'm gonna use Linux now. I was checking out Godot this week because Godot works on everything.
Godot, yeah. I've been, you know, really shitty at learning Godot. I made a very Crundus little test and didn't really move on. Well, I made 2 Crundus tests. I guess a third one can happen too.
I mean, you've still got those Crundus tests.
Yeah.
If you're at all interested in developing them.
I would develop a game in Godot. I'm sure it's great. You can do 2D and 3D.
Yeah.
It's something that everyone needed, right? An actually free development platform.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've worked in AGS because it is free. You know, it's like open source development community. But the same is true of Godot, and Godot is a little bit more seamless when it comes to like, integrating with modern hardware. You know.
Yeah.
In fact, it's incredibly more that. You know. So the main thing is the learning curve for me. It's going to take me perhaps months to get a grasp of this software. So I wouldn't be able to start developing, but I suppose I'm trying not to develop right now anyway.
Yeah, but that's cool that you're still thinking about things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thinking things.
Yeah, well, just seeing what would be possible with another engine, you know? Because I know the limitations of my engine now, pretty much. I think I've reached all that I care to do with it. But then again, who knows? At the end of the day, I might just find the learning curve too time-consuming, and that my time would be better spent doing things the way I know I can. But I do think in the previous episode, we were talking about the idea of recognizing that software is becoming outdated and taking the time to learn something new. These are all solid middle-aged life hacks for us to think about, guys. How to have friends and how to... What was it? What was the thing I was just...
How to use open source software. Bring in open source. Like Blender. Like Linux.
How to walk the lines of
Winix.
modern open source software.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we're all going to be trying to get off Discord soon.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Are we going to all get off Discord, or are we all
there is
threatening?
alternatives. I think, you know, I've heard the base Discord is Matrix, and I haven't seen it. I haven't actually used it, but
okay, it's
all I know
Matrix.
is that was what the word on the wind said.
Gotcha. There was one that people were talking about, but they were saying that it's vibe coded, so that means it's gonna just stop working one day.
Well, yeah, it might be kind of bloated and like have like shit that a programmer would like be like weirded out by.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Does it work? Does it matter? I think it would probably run slowly if an AI wrote the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know though either compared to humans, because it is trained on human programming.
Yeah, I think a lot of those projects end up taking a shit ton of human labor to fix.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, as we've established, people don't always give a shit about the coding quality of software. You know, if it works in some other way, then somebody could just like make a really good knockoff of their genius idea that they were too lazy to do. Except how often does that happen? These fucking ideas guys.
Yeah, ideas guys just feeding their ideas into the AI. That's fucking stupid. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants to read those books. No one wants to read anything written by AI. That is a fucking fact.
Well, yeah, and nobody wants to look at art made by AI.
No.
It's just a Google image search Photoshop of a, you know, that's not really your art, so it doesn't feel good to generate.
Yeah. I heard someone say that AI is like radium, where it was like this like really useful for specific things that we invented, and we thought it was so useful that we put it in everything. We put it in children's toothpaste and shit.
Oh no, did that really happen?
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Yeah.
It's like radium.
Yeah, it's like radium.
It's good for one thing, and no one knows what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe you should leave it to the developers to figure that shit out. My prediction is that OpenAI is going to do the Pixar pivot. They're going to be like, we're a film company now.
Oh, really?
And start making entertainment.
Really?
Because that's what Pixar did. They had the inventors of computer graphics.
The problem with that is I think big tech invested in entertainment a few years ago now, and they've already moved on from it.
Well, not really. The Oracle guy has his own Pixar now, with John Lasseter as the CEO.
Yeah, but nobody sees those movies.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah.
But they're still attempting it.
They're attempting it, but I don't think they're
Their
going to
heart's
succeed.
not in it.
No.
It's not real. It's like
Right.
dog food version.
Well, then what OpenAI is going to do is start a film studio and get real overseas animators to make decent looking films, decent enough looking that you're like, this is made by AI.
Yeah.
And then just like pretend that was made by AI.
I mean, you know, if they did something where you couldn't tell the difference between AI and the animation, but it was a good movie, then I wouldn't care. I mean, you can make something look like crap without AI. You know, like the whole no AI in my art thing reminds me of the no mocap thing. It's like, just because you don't, you know, want to look like Monster House, like, you know, it's a little too realistic, it's creepy to you, like, that's fine. It doesn't always look like that with mocap. You can be cartoony with it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can do amazing things with mocap.
Yeah. And I've embraced mocap in what, you know, even though I'm from a world that was like, Pixar would have like a thing at the end of their credits that's like, no shortcuts taken. It's like, come
They're
on.
against mocap, but they use it now, right?
I mean, probably not, but they might have like, they might have like the thing that is in Source Filmmaker where you can like puppet something. You know,
see.
they might just like do that, like, but in slow motion, like
Right.
with a mouse. I assume it's kind of like that because it doesn't seem very, you know, the models look really phoned in. A lot of them are just like models from previous movies, and Disney movies are doing that too.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are sequels, so.
Yeah, they already did the models. Fucking cheap.
Yeah,
Fucking old cheap.
it's sausage.
Yeah. So I feel like animation, big budget, well, like, what am I trying to say? There's only a few movies that are like super successful, right? So like animated movies are kind of getting cheaper, and I think more effort is being put into like big Hollywood blockbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney hasn't had a real fucking direct hit in a while, have they?
No. Disney's last movie was like, what was it?
Like their last big movie was probably like Moana, right?
Moana 2?
Was Moana 2 a big success?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
They make live action movies all the time, like remakes of Remake and Stitch.
Oh, right. Those are making more money.
I guess. They're probably losing less money because they're live action and
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah, they're really cheap. Just keep making those. You don't have to like make as many new ones. So that's just not a priority.
It's not. No, like I feel like there was this real pressure to prove something about the art form back then. Like when they made like the first Toy Story, it hadn't been a whole movie yet.
No, Disney wanted to be associated with like this cutting edge animation technology. And within like a few years of that, they closed their 2D studios
Yeah.
to be the most cutting edge in the business, as they always were.
Yeah, because, you know, some meeting signed their death warrant where they said, like, look at how much money we saved doing 3D. The amount of money they spent on 2D animation was like, I don't know, must have been a lot more, right?
I think their movies have gotten more expensive because they pay celebrity voice actors to be in them.
Right.
So they've kind of prioritized that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cost breakdown other than that is, but I think the movies are more expensive because of the talent they
Although I think they just like ripped them off in the old days, right? Like
so cute.
like Robin Williams got paid like 50 grand.
Yeah, that's true. That's not very much to be in Aladdin.
Yeah.
He got paid 50 grand.
Yeah.
It's like fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like fucking nothing.
Yeah, you got paid nothing for it.
Damn.
Just
Damn.
pure magic. He really was a slave.
Holy shit, man. They made so much fucking money from that character.
Yeah. And then when he refused to do the sequel, they just replaced him.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Man, that sucks.
Yep, I think this was all Jeffrey Katzenberg. That little Dracula.
Oh my god. It's no wonder Robin Williams did this movie, Mrs. Doubtfire, where like he starts out the movie by doing like cartoon voices, right? He's like doing the most amazing cartoon voices you've ever heard. And then you know, somebody presses pause and his wife says, "I want a divorce." Like he was the losingest guy.
Yeah.
In animation. and the only way he could come back from all that and strangely enough to redeem himself was to put on full old lady makeup and impersonate a babysitter for months of his children's lives. And then after that, his trajectory was different. His wife didn't come back to him, but he did the show. He did the show where he dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire every week for children, and everybody immediately loved it. He got out of fucking animation. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay, the reason... No, he gets fired from the job. He gets fired from his animation job because the little bird, the little Boydie is smoking. The little parakeet is smoking a big cigarette. And he objects with a cartoon for children having cigarettes in it. And
Really?
He's just like, oh, help me, my lungs are blackening. And he just like does the voice of the bird dying from smoking too much. And then they fire him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what bird are we talking about?
The
Was
bird
that
that
ever made?
the bird that Chuck Jones animated for the intro of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh.
He made a fake Tweety Bird cartoon for the beginning of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh man. And he didn't like that. There's a baby bird smoking.
He doesn't like that there's a little baby bird smoking. So he loves kids too much. That's why he gets fired. Oh my god, I'm remembering all of Mrs. Doubtfire now. So he gets fired, and then he sees his kids, and like his kids are coming home from school, and I guess maybe he wants to like cheer himself up, so he throws a big fucking party for the kids, and like the house is just overrun with kids, and there's just a giant fucking party going on when his wife gets home, and she's like walking in, and it's just like, wee, jump around, wee, jump up, get down, jump, and then like Robin Williams with a backwards cap and a little, his little son with a backwards cap. She just like her eyes wander through the room and she looks up and she sees them standing on a table together, dancing, mouthing out, "I'm a queen of the crop, I rise to the top." And she
I never ate a pig because a pig is a cop.
Yeah. He jumps down and he's like, "Honey, what's up?" And she's like, "I want a divorce." And the music stops playing.
Oh.
And then they fast forward to the aftermath of their divorce. At some point, his brother has probably already been introduced. His brother, who's a costume designer, who ends up making him the Mrs. Doubtfire
Yeah.
costume. You don't remember this movie at all?
It's been a long time.
Oh, man. The whole time.
The
I
whole
thought you
time.
remembered this movie.
I just remember the whole time. You know, they said it like a lot.
Well,
The whole time.
the whole time. No, yeah, I remember a lot of the movie itself. I guess you were a bit younger than me.
Yeah, I've seen it though. I've seen it a bunch of times.
I think Mara Wilson is in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Right? She's very cute.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Been so long.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire doesn't stand up to the test of time because it's a bit transphobic, I think. I haven't rewatched it in a long time, but I already know that
It's a man, baby.
yeah, well that for some reason has been getting off scot-free for years.
It's funny.
Yeah, it just has to be funny, right?
It's really funny. I don't know.
And there's probably jokes in Mrs. Doubtfire that you're like, that wasn't worth it. You know? And,
Maybe.
I mean, have you seen like the Ace Ventura movie in a few years?
No, but I've heard that like the villain is like trans or something.
Well, it turns out the villain has a penis at the end, and everyone just projectile vomits about it. Like, there's a long scene of people projectile vomiting.
Oh, I see.
In case you were wondering why that movie doesn't get played anywhere ever.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. I don't know if I ever saw that.
I mean, it was a pretty fresh movie.
Yeah. What about the rest of the movie?
The rest of the movie, I don't know. It's a good question. I feel like if there's a scene like that, then there are probably quite a few mean-spirited in kind of an evil way scenes. I don't know who directed it. But the thing is that Jim Carrey is really, really fucking funny. There's never been like a performer like Jim Carrey before.
Yeah.
There never will.
There never will.
Never will. But he's so fantastic. He's hilarious every time he's on screen. So of course you're going to be laughing hysterically at him at some point in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't revisit the movie Liar Liar either, even though like I'm sure there are fucking hilarious scenes in Liar Liar.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Liar Liar in a long time, but I also did see that one a lot.
Well, you know, there are all these scenes where like he tries to lie and the magic spell suppresses his voice.
Yeah.
And that's like fucking funny to hear Jim Carrey doing that. It's so hilarious. And yeah, I mean, it's like in The Mask, like the way he talks where like his teeth don't move. He like keeps his teeth in one place and just like perfectly animates his mouth like a cartoon. Like the special effects they did were exhaustive and not even comparable to the ones that he did.
Yeah.
With his face.
That's, you know, now that I think of it, Jim Carrey's been in a lot of movies where like something magic is happening to him. The Mask, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, he's cursed.
He's God.
Yeah, because then you get to put him in a hilarious position where he is not fully in control of his own body.
He's Magic Man. He's in the like Eternal Sunshine movie.
Yeah.
It's also like a magic mystery tour.
Oh, well, in Eternal Sunshine, the angle is that we're getting inside his hallucinating subconscious. So he's confused all the time about his own thoughts. He's trying to forget her.
Yeah.
I love him in Eternal Sunshine. He feels genuinely so sensitive, you know? He just feels like this sad guy. And, you know, you can what's his name? Shit. What's the writer's name?
I don't know.
You can give a lot of credit to the screenwriter whose name I'm blanking on, but you could also give a lot of that to him.
Frog is his name.
Yeah, his name is Frog.
Frog
It's
will
Frog.
do. Look, he's cute. He's a battle frog.
Yeah, it's Charlie Kaufman, thank you.
Oh, okay. Wait, Charlie Kaufman wrote Eternal Sunshine?
Yeah, he didn't direct it.
Oh, I see.
He wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like him, you know, like very sad man, you know, like
sad man.
He is. He's so sad. He thinks like sad thoughts, like he's alone on the beach and he's like lonely and he's like, I should go back to Natalie. She loved me. And it's like fucking sad. Like you'd go back to her even though you don't love her. Just because she loved you. You think she loved you. Like so sad, you know?
Oh.
And like really feels legitimate. And like the way he hurts her is awesome too. Oh man, good movie.
But yeah, like he's always I don't know if he acts really anymore. Oh yeah, he's Eggman.
Yeah,
but,
he's
like,
in the Sonic movies.
Yeah, although I guess the idea we had of him before, or I don't know, maybe it was his decision, was that like he was in these movies where something amazing happens to him, like something magic.
Yeah. Well, he's not the leading man in these movies anymore.
Right.
He is in a sense because we're not coming there for the actor who played Sonic, right?
I just like never realized until now how much like I loved his movies for the comedy and for also the fantasy. He had, I think he had a lot of these fantasies.
Maybe.
Like, I saw a funny post the other day about like someone like post like a picture of Josh Gad and post like he would be perfect for this character, and it was like quote tweeted, and the person was like, imagine being an actor and someone says this about you.
Yeah.
It's like a disgusting monster character that looks like him.
Oh my god, you would be perfect as him.
But like someone must have said that about Jim Carrey, and he said, "Alrighty then," and agreed. Like he was totally on board with the mask. He must have been.
Oh yeah.
Like, he must have been familiar with it and was like, "Yeah, I always wanted to be the mask."
Oh man. Yeah, no, I think he wanted to be the mask.
It's like Danny DeVito. Like, they got him to be the Penguin, but you can't get Danny DeVito to play Pikachu. That's just silly.
No.
They tried to force that one, and I really hated that.
No. You can get Danny DeVito to play Phil from Hercules.
Yeah,
it's just him.
He'll be Frank because that's just him. It's just him and like letting him be as mad as he wants.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
My whore wife. Excuse me, do you have any illegitimate children with my whore wife? Did you bang my wife? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I need a knife. Shit. This is the rawest DeVito.
That's every episode.
That's the first one with him. Like, I was just watching that show, not even knowing that he was in it. Like, it starts out with, there is no Danny DeVito. And then suddenly Danny DeVito appears, and he adds so much funny shit to the show that was already really funny without him.
Wasn't it already around for like a whole season before he showed up?
It was a season or maybe like 5 episodes.
Okay.
I think it was 5 episodes.
So they were like, the network wants us to add Danny DeVito, or did they plan to add him?
I have no idea. It's like they were coffee and they found cream. He just like integrated perfectly with every nut and bolt of that production.
Wow.
It was so fucking funny. And like, I guess maybe it's because they just like knew exactly what their recipe needed. It was like a little bit of Danny DeVito saying he's gonna kill somebody. Like, I don't know, maybe he knew about the production and was like interested in being a part of it. I mean,
yeah, he just wanted to be on that show, so he just forced his way in. Kind of like the way Alec Baldwin forced himself onto like 4 seasons of SNL.
That's right. Yeah, Alec Baldwin really pushes his weight around on that show, and he's great. He's just like Danny DeVito on Always Sunny.
Yeah, except he's not funny.
Well, you know, the writing is funny, but He is pretty scary, like, actually.
Wait, are we talking about Danny DeVito or Alec Baldwin?
Danny DeVito's cuddly. He's not scary.
Yeah, no.
He's, he's Phil.
Well,
He'll still headbutt you.
Yeah, no, you'll get
He
it.
might hit on you. But you'd probably, like, what would you do? You wouldn't smack him with a big fish or anything.
I'd be like, oh, you know, if I was drunker, sure.
You grab him by the cheek, and shake him around. Like, aren't you just the cutest little thing?
Oh, he
Don't
wants
you just deserve love like everyone else?
Yeah, he's a pet. He's your nanny goat.
He's your nanny goat.
Yeah. Think your little nanny goat would go berserk.
Yeah, little nanny goat Phil. Yeah. He's, I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know if they still make that show, but it feels like that was cool to see, like, a late entry to his career that was, like, significant.
Yeah.
He's really, like, doing some of his best work here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just, I don't know, I guess he's just, like, being whatever he couldn't have been on any other network. This was FX. It was like, there's a chance for it to be something new.
Right. It could be a genuinely funny sitcom.
Anyway, I'm getting kind of bored fighting these gobloids.
Yeah. What can we do with the last few minutes of Thingus? I mean, let's just play, like, Tetris Attack or something.
Yes. Let's play Dr. Mario.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, if you can get it up.
Yeah, let's save.
Is the mask... Somebody asked if the mask is the one with Cameron Diaz. Yes,
Yeah.
that's her first role.
Oh,
Or
wow.
at least her first major role. Like, the movie introduces her. And she's so great. She's so great in the mask. I mean, first of all, she's so gorgeous. And she dances with like, she and Jim Carrey dance the fuck out of this one scene together. And it's all them. They're so good. And they're so... invested in the project together. It's really awesome. I don't know why I'm speaking of it in this behind the scenesy way. It's a great movie, a really hilarious comedian and a very pretty actress. You'll love it. Have you played The Mask for Super Nintendo? No, I haven't. Somebody stop me though. Really, somebody stop me. I don't want to play The Mask for Super Nintendo. We haven't seen it in 30 years. It's really good. I watched it with my son recently. It's hilarious.
Da 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 da. I love when he freezes like in the photo. Yeah, like I didn't really notice this until I grew up, but Cameron Diaz is like really fucking gorgeous in that movie.
She's very beautiful.
She looks great.
She's got an awesome 90s haircut.
And that dance kicks ass.
It's amazing. They do this great dance, the one we're just humming, like,
yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. So good. And then he does another musical number. He does another musical number later in the movie called Cuban Pete, which is a Desi Arnaz song. And it's so fucking funny. Like, the police are chasing him, and he puts on his Cuban dancing suit, and he starts singing it, and he entrances the cops, and they all start singing with him. Oh, we're playing game.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. He's a really modest guy, although he's the hottest guy in Havana. In Havana.
Oh fuck. Yeah, like that's like that is a high point when the cop just starts singing.
Yeah.
And she's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Full cop hat and everything.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, she's like feeling her throat, like she can't believe she's singing this.
What happened?
Me win.
You win. Oh right, because me difficult.
Why? Oh, why didn't I didn't know you did that?
Oh no, I thought we were just both playing.
Oh, whoopsie doodle.
All right.
Well, let's start over. You can't. You can't.
You can't.
You can't go back to start.
It's fine. I'll just play as if nothing's going to interrupt and then be like, hey!
This music's pretty funny. It sounds like one of those jumping dog toys.
Oh my god. I saw a horrible AI-generated video ad for one of those.
Oh,
and it was called Wuffy. It was awful. It was like, it doesn't actually look like that. It's just like an AI video of a realistic dog. And it's like, you look it up, it's just one of those mall toys that yips.
They make it look like it's real?
They make it look like a real dog. It's so scammy.
Jesus.
Can't YouTube do something about that?
I don't know. Advertising has always been as deceptive as it can get away with.
Yeah.
But that's really deceptive. Like you're lying to
sucks.
children.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Don't make them get that. Don't trick them into thinking there's like a fucking robot dog.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right. Game over.
All right.
Okay. We can go up a little if you want.
Yeah.
All right, let's do 2. Yeah, it is sounding a little soft.
Yeah, you were expecting it to be like a Crundus version, and it's just not as crunchy as the Game Boy one.
The Game Boy
There's
one
something like so real about the Game Boy version.
Yeah.
And also of Tetris. It's like, I don't need to play Tetris in color exactly. It's fine.
No, I don't.
The original wasn't in color.
No, yeah, exactly. I don't want to play it in color. I don't want to play Ted Turner colorized version of Tetris.
Yeah. like the kind he's playing in Office Space. It's like the DOS version or something.
Yeah. No, DOS is too advanced for my taste.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to play the closer to metal versions of Tetris. Like the Game Boy, which we were talking before about how it sounded better than the NES.
Yes, it did.
Oh, that was intense.
Yeah, these can get pretty serious. It's fun. Things can get pretty serious when you play with me.
That's like da 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 da.
You leave with a black eye.
I leave with like cancer.
When you play with me, you get cancer.
That would be like that would be a good sequel to Dr. Mario, where it's just doctors trying to make each other sick.
By throwing viruses at each other. I mean, that is kind of what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we're just like trying to destroy viruses in a jar.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like when I was a kid, I thought that we were actually trying to heal a patient.
That's what I thought too. Because in the ads it would be like, Doctor, I'm addicted to Mario, Dr. Mario. I like these little like, yeah, it sounds like a little dog or like a little monkey.
Yeah. Who made this game? It might be HAL Labs if they have the sound font.
Yeah.
Like the same sound font as like Earthbound. Or no, it sounds like I've heard that sound before. They use it a lot in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Oh yeah.
It's great. It's like a little record or something. It sounds like a mouse. Like yeah, it just sounds like a little mouse to me.
Mm. Yeah, it's cute.
Uh-oh. I'm fucked. Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, your guy is really seg.
Yeah.
My guy's a little seg.
My
I think he's
guy's
gonna get better though.
My guy's fading fast. I don't think he can be saved.
No.
Inoperable.
Inoperable.
Telling his family right now.
Just say your prayers. Yeah, but like, yeah, it doesn't seem as serious when you're thinking about it like it's just like a petri dish. But like, if you change the music, then maybe you'll start taking it more seriously. You go from fever to chill. It's like suddenly you realize, oh yeah, you're sick. Someone is dying, or you know, maybe they just feel like they could die.
People are dying over here. You have to take this seriously.
Yeah, this is war, Mario. You asked before if Doctor was the first Mario career change, and he actually has been like 4 or 5 things before that.
Yeah.
Mario was originally a carpenter, then he was a plumber in Mario Bros, and then he was a wrecking crew. He was in the wrecking crew. He was a tennis referee. He was a boxing referee. He was all these different jobs because he can do it all.
He can do it all. What do you want me to do?
I do! Whatever you want! I got a brother! He gave me this job! He's got a big family, and they all work in plumbing, and, you know, he might have even been a cop at one point. He was definitely a fireman. He was a fireman in Game & Watch. So yeah, he was all these different things.
Yeah, whatever you like.
Whatever you need. It's like if something's on fire, it's like, a Thingus. It's like your sink is in trouble, I go on the double.
Yeah, the princess needs help. Okay.
Okay. A Thingus. I bring it back in one piece.
Yeah, I kind of hate the like bouging up they do of Mario in that movie that came out last year. They make him try to like have his own business.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't like seem right at all. It feels like when like they write a boyfriend into Sex and the City and they realize they need to like write a new draft where the boyfriend doesn't have such a pathetic low-paying job. Like Carrie goes out with a comic book guy. He's a cartoonist. And then they're like, he owns the comic shop.
Oh.
At least he has that.
Okay.
Although it does turn out later that he lives with his parents.
So he runs an unsuccessful comic shop.
Yeah. And Miranda does date a working class bartender. But ultimately in the plot, Steve makes something of himself and starts his own bar.
Okay.
They can't allow a man to have a shitty job for long.
You're not allowed to have a shitty job for long?
No, you have
That
to get off the
sucks.
show if you don't have a great job.
Why don't they just break up with me? I'll keep my shitty job.
Yeah, well that did happen too.
Off the show.
Yeah, off the show. You have to have a really high-paying job to be a long-term boyfriend on Sex and the City. Or
you can't play a bum forever. I mean, like, they made Barney get sober. That's the stupidest thing ever.
No, like, part of what attracted the women on Sex and the City to men is that they were high paid.
I don't agree with the Mario plot. It should have been that somebody in their family gave them this job and they were giving them a shot because, you know, they had no experience doing this.
Yeah.
And they were just really eager to try something.
Yeah.
And, you know, instead it's like, you're starting a business? What, are you crazy?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the family should be part of the business. That's reality.
Right,
I feel
exactly.
like, you know, these French animators have no idea what they're writing here. We could have written that. We didn't live in Brooklyn, but close enough.
Oh my god. Like, I find
You lived in Brooklyn.
I lived in Brooklyn, but, like, you know, it would be more like if I was, like, following my dad's footsteps and being an accountant, you know?
Yeah.
Just staying put. But, like, Mario is from a generation where he would have just worked a bunch of schmo jobs in Brooklyn.
Yeah, where the fuck does he have money for a commercial? That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. He lives in a house with like 12 other family members. It doesn't make any sense that he's just like this middle class fuck up. Fuck off.
He's a middle class fuck up. Yeah. You know, I'm like sitting next to your son burning with Dragon Ball Z fire, hating it. And he's just like, isn't this great, Uncle Joe?
Yeah, he loves it.
I'm glad he must ignore all these things I'm angry about.
Yeah.
He doesn't notice them because like he's thinking about Mario, not like this weird writing. It's
Yeah.
like I'm hung up on that. It
Yes.
doesn't, the plot and the motivations are all wrong.
Yes, exactly. But he's not thinking about that at all.
Yeah.
He
Well,
just
that's fine. But
Yeah.
I don't think it'll last forever.
no. I think, you know, it's one of those movies that people are going to like come back to in adulthood and be like, ugh, this wasn't very good, was it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if they're meant to. They're just supposed to make a lot of money now.
I think they're supposed to be just good enough that nobody has enough bad to say about them. And that's exactly how good everything is supposed to be. Fucking soup.
Fucking soup. Fucking shitty soup.
Fuck, hate it.
Poop. It's like, you know, they make a movie about Yoshi.
Yeah.
And it's like the fucking 3D Yoshi that we've all seen for like the past 20 years.
But like, when have we seen him lately? In Mario Party?
I guess.
Has there been a platformer with Yoshi?
Yeah, there's like Yoshi's Crafted World. Maybe that was like 8 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago, and
Yeah.
that's longer than my son's life.
Yeah.
And he's the target demographic. So I thought, but no, the target demographic is 40-year-olds,
Yeah.
which makes it even worse because you guys should know better when you've been watching a bad movie.
Well, I played that co-op, and it had the exact same problems as the last fucking Yoshi co-op game. It's like you jump up a platform, and your partner dies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really frustrating. And you know, the game is like collecting flowers and spending them to unlock levels. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And like the egg throwing is shitty now.
Oh really?
Well, it's never been the same since like Yoshi's Island.
Oh yeah.
There's never been there was a real sequel to Yoshi's Island. It was crappy. It was like gimmicky DS game. I mean, it was just like too complicated. They added a bunch of babies, and like the babies all had different mechanics, and you know, I was happy they made like an actual sequel to it, but looking back at it, the art is just like way uglier than the original.
Yeah, that's too fucking bad.
And then they made one for the 3DS. It was like Yoshi's New Island, but that had like a more like a Yoshi's Story looking art style. I wasn't interested, kind of just based on that. It didn't look that good. I didn't try it though. My God, he's not baby. He's mom. Shut up. It's like, I did like that for that one game, but then it was forever. Forever. He's annoying. He's Elmo. It sucks.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess I shouldn't have bought all those Yoshi games. I had the choice not to do that.
To vote with your wallet.
Fuck that.
Yoshi!
Well, you know, you live with somebody and they pressure you to do it, maybe. Something to play together. And then,
Before you know it, you have single-handedly supported this terrible decision about Yoshi.
Well,
Do we think Gollum is a variation of Elmo? No. Gollum is a really unique and thought-out character. You don't think so?
He's not just a lifeless puppet, if that's what you're saying.
No? I think there's a reason everyone loves Gollum.
Yeah, I mean, Gollum was hand animated, I heard. I can't believe it, but I guess I've done that before where I've tried to make hand animation resemble mocap.
Well, then what is Andy Serkis's role then if he's hand animated?
He's just acting in like a tight form-fitting suit. He's just there acting, and they blot him out in the computer and replace him with the computer animated character.
They just kind of trace him, like they use him as a reference.
They follow him. They use his face as animation reference. They can probably just like hit a button and see X-ray through their 3D model to his face.
Oh, so they're kind of 3D rotoscoping him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. I learned that recently, that it was actually not mocap because they had no way of doing that in the outside.
Right. It was in the 90s.
And his motions have to match all of the human actors. So like, he's a human, but that's a thing they do too. They mocap an animal, and like make it into a fantasy creature or something.
Right. It's fucking cool.
It is cool, and I feel sad that like I for a long time I was just like surrounded by this idea, this like sentiment about mocap being like shit, like it's garbage, because like all those Robert Zemeckis films were saying that this is the future of live action, to film it in mocap.
Right.
And people were protesting that.
Right. It hadn't found its place.
Yeah. And yeah, I think some movies overuse it, but that doesn't mean that you should just like make it non-kosher. I think you should not make it so other people can't use it. Man, I used it, and I think it's good.
I mean, I think it's just like, it's obvious when people are cutting corners.
Yeah.
And I mean, Avatar is like the best example, I think, that like mocap can be like, look incredible.
Yeah.
And not be a corner cutting measure, but be like, the whole, the core of what you're doing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the art form, and you have to invent it for yourself, I think. You have to come up with your own use for it. You can't look at what other people are doing and say that's what it is. CG is kind of ugly if you just like judge it all by like the average. It's like average is fucking ugly, and there's a lot of horrible garbage in the 90s and 2000s where they just replaced things with CG. It was awful.
Yeah.
But eventually people accepted CG. They never get mad about it anymore.
No.
And now they don't get mad about mocap.
Right. Yeah, I feel like Shep did.
Yeah.
Well,
But like nobody's trying to do mocap anymore because that's not the most corner cutting way you could be anymore.
no, now it's AI.
Yeah.
And like every production I've seen, like every film production I've seen of Gen AI looks like shit
Yeah.
and doesn't look convincing at all.
Because the idea is corner cutting. You're not like having the artist consent to have their models made like you might for like some other technology from the past, like a 3D face scanner.
Right.
Like, you know, you really should like get them to sign something. I mean, I don't know. People use it to make stupid meme stuff. So like, I don't know if it really has as much use for Hollywood movies. They're not using it seriously the way that like meme factories are using it.
Right. It's good for producing internet content really, really fast.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a use that I like.
Well, no, me neither. But I also feel that like you could do it without AI. You can suck really hard, and
Well,
I think you could even put a lot of effort into something and it sucks in the same way.
I don't think anything becomes a meme by being AI generated though.
Well, no, it's just like things that are generated or like, you know, a lot of the time it's like fake stuff that looks like something amazing.
Right.
Like an amazing animal video or something.
Right. And then it's like, you know, for years before AI, it was like there are all these YouTube videos that tell you like wait until the end, and then at the end nothing happens. And
Yeah, it's so sad. They just like let you do that.
yeah, just fucking lie.
Yeah.
Keep getting the rotation wrong.
Yeah, keep talking about AI so you lose.
Well, I mean, you know, what I'm saying is like the algorithm was doing this for years already, and then AI is just accelerating it. Like that, you know, a baby gets a hold of an iPad because babies are just fucking smoking iPads.
Yeah.
And YouTube is like, check this out. Oh, you like that? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. And the baby is not stopping or navigating away from any of it. And then suddenly something has 1 billion views. 1 billion babies watched it. And it has been through absolutely no standards and practices whatsoever. There's not been a single person with any expertise on like childhood brain development who has vetted that video.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we won't know. I mean, we were also kind of a guinea pig group, weren't we? We were exposed to all kinds of weird shit on the internet, traumatizing, haunting shit like Goatsy.
Yeah, I
It
didn't see that
haunts
when I
you.
was an adult. It haunts thee.
Yeah, Goatsy, it haunts thee. Yeah, like, I feel like I remember you explaining the joke to me. I didn't see it until, or maybe you just, like, showed it to me.
Wait, I showed you Goatsy?
Probably.
No, I don't think I showed you Goatsy.
You did describe it, though.
But I told you as a guy. Do you remember what I said?
The guy, like, ripping his ass open. And, you know, I didn't actually know what it would look like. So you didn't put Goatsy into my face. Right. But I did see it pretty soon after.
Pretty soon after.
I either got, you know, somebody just like sent it to you as a joke, or I sought it out because I was really curious. I remember the URL, so I was able to find it later.
Oh, right. It used to be at goatse.se. Sex, like goat sex.
Goatsy.cx.
CX, yeah. It was goat sex. That was the actual full word. No one says anymore because it wouldn't make any sense.
And yeah, now everybody just knows it was like a shock thing that you prank a friend with. It's like, yo, check this shit out. It's so cool. Like they actually clicked on something called goat sex.
Yes.
It's like, fuck you. Here's a picture of my ass.
Just like Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
a picture of my asshole.
That's what you do when people make a thread about you. You just like post a picture of your asshole in the thread. That's the power move that they need. They'll respect you after you do that.
Yeah, you show them a little hole and they respect you.
You don't say anything. You just post the asshole. You just post the hole with like, it's just pure honor system. They just all believe it. They recognize the way your skin is composed.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Blaisdell reminds me that the picture was called hello.jpg. It's Ted Twist.
Ted Twist. Why? My favorite. The only game I ever played. You know it is for at least like 60 million people. The only game they've ever played. Probably like some like ancient Russian people in the 80s and 90s played it and were like, wow, it's really good.
And
this is Tetris?
They never checked out another game
Why
ever
would
again. They
This
died of old age.
Yeah, like, I don't know. They probably could name another game if you really asked them, but
It's
like
the Super Mario.
yeah,
But they don't care.
I've heard of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I hear the kids talking about Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I do not know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. They played Tetris one
Please
time.
leave our country.
Yeah, no, you're 100% describing many people who've ever lived.
in like barely post-Soviet Russia.
Yes.
Where people were just like seeing all this shit from the West for the first time.
Yeah.
Just like coming to understand things like Super Mario and Zelda. It's crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
Bang. I mean, we got to play this fucking game, and we must have been like, yeah, just like tear down the Berlin Wall. Just do it right now. And then it just happened. It's like, look at what like crept out in someone's ass. They they smuggled this game to the West, and now it's ours forever.
Yeah, they smuggled it in their ass like Chaim Saban smuggled Inspector Gadget and Sailor Moon. Wait, what else? No, Power Rangers.
Yeah,
right?
Power Rangers in his ass.
In his ass. He walked. Yeah, just like the grandfather who like took the watch.
In his ass.
In his ass. Wait, what movie is that?
It's like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And he held it in his ass too.
Yeah. Yeah, wait. He held it. Oh, yeah. Right, my
Smuggled in his own ass.
Yeah, he smuggled in his own ass.
In his ass. Like, you know, that never really happened about Inspector Gadget, but that's just like, you know, how I've come to process things like that. Like we got these things that were smuggled in Chaim Saban's ass. Like especially his ass, because like who else's ass? It's like you wonder if there's any self-made billionaires out there. There you go. He smuggled it through his ass, and you know he gave it to us, and it was a little smelly, but it's still really good. It's still
It was
good.
the only way it was getting to us.
It's just a little dirty. It's still good. It's still good. Oh shit! Did I lose my ability to rotate?
Rain at harvest time. We should wrap it up in a couple of minutes.
Sure. Was any last thing to, you know? Let's see, did you want to talk about? Man, I'm past that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Cronuts anymore. Those things thinking about
Thinking
them
about
earlier.
Chronos, yeah.
I never had one, and you never had one either, right?
No, so we can't really even speak about it.
No, but it was one. It felt like it was the first of a long wave of stupid fucking novelty foods. The people waited in line and on the sidewalk at
like
7 a.m. on a
secret-
Saturday.
Like somebody's secret recipe, or like somebody's they're like, I don't know, like special technique for making them.
Yeah, or
Nobody
they invent
really-
something. Yeah, and
Gimmicky food.
yeah, gimmicky food.
I can
Which,
go for it. I can't imagine what would make a donut better. I mean, it's a donut.
no, it just sounds like when they used to put like fucking breakfast cereal on donuts. You know, like where it's just like, okay, you did pile it really high. It's like those stupid fucking pub burgers that are really high, you know?
Yeah.
High.
Hi. The burger greets you. It says hi.
Yeah, I feel like in, you know, in parts of the world, in parts of America that are paying attention, those burgers are like a thing of the past. Everyone wants a shitty California hamburger that you can buy at a food stand, right?
I guess.
Nobody wants like a burger that's basically shaped like a ball, and like the bun is toasted and floating on top of the ball of the burger.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You shouldn't have to overcomplicate burgers. Just eat steak at that point. You know,
Yeah.
if you want a really fancy burger food, I don't know, like, I feel like putting like some bacon on a burger is pretty fancy to me. Like,
Yeah,
bacon
that's-
guacamole sounds fancy as fuck. A little arugula, like,
Yes,
You
you
know-
can spice it up without making it tall. Without making it tall. right?
Aye.
And then also, like, instead of just like a nice thin burger patty, it's like fucking bloody.
Yeah,
Like you bite into
thick.
it and it bleeds.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'll take a flat burger that, you know, is like pieces in it. I don't care. It's a burger. It's supposed to be cheap.
It's supposed to be the worst meat.
Yeah, it's the worst meat. Or, you know, maybe the second worst meat.
Yeah.
Like sausage and then burgers.
Yeah. Shitty meat. Cheap, fast. The whole point. Gourmet up some fucking burgers.
Yeah, just slut up your burgers. I mean, I guess, you know, I'm not judging anyone for what they eat. I guess, I just feel like you can't make, like, too much cuisine out of something so low class. Like, I'm not saying putting it down, calling it low class. It's
No.
supposed to be low class.
It's cheap food.
Yeah, you're supposed to treat it that way. It's like too much when you start adding like a fried egg or like you know, jelly.
Oh yeah, disgusting. Yeah, fucking gooey Louie with peanut butter and jelly.
Ugh.
Hamburger.
Yeah, you know, like just like a little mustard is fine.
Yeah, try it sometime. Try a burger with a little mustard on it. Now that's eating.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's I feel like a good amount of dressing for a burger.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like what are some other things people put on What are some other things people put on burgers that just feel like too much?
Just like really fucking big, like onion rings.
Yeah, onion rings. That's a good side.
Yeah.
I don't know why you need it to be in the bite. What was the stupid Pittsburgh thing with burgers? Oh yeah, putting fries on the burger.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's, you know, I've tried it. It's whatever.
You know what I used to eat in the school cafeteria? A bagel with cream cheese and chips.
Uh-huh.
You ever have that?
Yeah.
Good, right? It was like Doritos. I think if I did it now, it would just be like salty chips.
Yeah.
Doritos sounds excessive.
Well, I don't really want to eat like red dye. feel like that's stupid. Like,
Yeah,
eating orange
Doritos.
food dye.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Ooh, do I get a Tetris if I do this?
How dare you do this to me? You'll pay for this. Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, this version is really good because you needed this game to be multiplayer with split screen. It's like, this could be somebody's only game. I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
Although it's like, you know, you'd have to lie to the other person, tell them that there are no other games or something. Like, they'd eventually get tired of it, even if you don't.
Right, and then video games would lose its steam.
Yeah. Does that eventually happen with every game? You just, like, have to move on to the next one?
I don't know. I think some of them you stick around for life.
Yeah.
They can't all be special.
No.
But Tetris certainly is.
Yeah, Tetris is, you know, game made in Hebrew school.
Game made in
Smuggled in through an ass. It's like one of the most, like... It's a really interesting story for a video game development. Not allowed to be made at all. Just making it for no reason. Just to play it. Just to have it. It's like I don't know. Under such conditions. Like working it's like he had to let the government take partial ownership of it.
Yeah.
He made it on their computers. It says L.org in the credits of every single Tetris game.
Cool.
It's like they didn't make it, but they own it. They were the company that the government ran, and they you know, they said, like, since you made it here, you have to give us credit, and you know, we own this.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I'm sure they still made him rich. You know, it wasn't Soviet Russia for long, but that, you know, that is kind of still too bad that, like, he never got the rights back from like the Russian government, as far as I know.
No. Made one of the most enduring games ever.
Yeah.
Most imitated.
Yeah.
You know, genre defining.
And like Dr. Mario just got a free ride with this game on the Super Nintendo.
Totally.
He ripped his ass off, and now he's like, hey, we're best buds.
Yep. Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
Yeah, this game is really fun still. Like, you just get to work on your Tetris blocks.
Yeah.
Your little builds.
Great.
Yeah, I was a little addicted to Tetris 99 for a while. That was that one where you could play against 100 people and compete for best at Tetris. It's like the more you play, the more fucking crazy it gets. It's like there's like a map of everybody else who's playing Tetris, and it shows who your enemies are targeting you, and then they attack. And it's like a gigantic war where everyone's fighting each other.
Oh my god.
It's scary, but like it's super fun when you get addicted to it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I should.
Tetris 99.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Tetris made in 1999 all this time.
No, Tetris 99 was made in like 2017. And it's one of those like Fortnite Battle Royale type games, but it's Tetris, so it's so much better. It's cool.
Cool.
They made a lot of those games. There's a F-Zero game where you can play against 99 players. I haven't tried it, but it should be fun. I always wish they would make more F-Zeros, or like bring... I think they did finally bring the GameCube game to the Switch. It was really fun. I don't know if we play it on Thingus, but I really loved F-Zero GX.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we should try it on GameCube. We haven't already. I think we may have. Didn't I play F-Zero GX? I remember getting it working. And showing you, yeah, didn't we react? Like, we saw Bah in the credits.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bah.
Bah.
So funny.
Yeah, so many old games, and we're still chewing on this old
Oh,
bone.
the soul bone Tetris.
It's it's really eternal.
Yes.
And this song is like song rules.
Yeah. And the colors are fun too.
Yeah.
Charming. Alright, after this game, we're gonna call it a night.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah, like when I played Chrono Trigger, I remember living in my brother's room.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I had a very small bedroom until I was like 15, and then
When all the big kids moved out.
well, yeah, my brother moved out, and his room was unoccupied, so I took my computer upstairs and I slept in his bed, and it was great. It was a lot more peace. My sister didn't just like come into my room.
Yeah, you guys had no privacy.
It was terrible.
It was like a railroad.
Yeah.
So she had to come through, and there's no privacy when you're a teenager.
Yeah, it sucked. She would come in, and I would scream at her, but like she was just exiting her room.
She was just trying to get out
She
of
was
her
like,
room.
I don't need to knock on my own door to leave my
Yeah,
room. So we
my own
both
room.
felt like we were hostage to
Right,
this.
right.
And eventually, our brother moved and went to college, and his bedroom became available. And he kicked me out when he returned. But when he was gone, I got to use his. He did sleep in my bed a few times, I think.
Oh, good. Good. He should know what it's like.
Well, he would sleep in that bed when he would come back from college, and then like 10 years later, he'd sleep in that bed again when he lived in the new house.
Really?
It was the same bed from when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it's still there in the basement. But anyway, like I lived in his room, and that was great, having more privacy. That was great. I remember, Meredith was there too. She was upstairs, and one of my vivid memories was like screaming at Unreal Tournament 2004, and Meredith coming in, and like she was like mad, but like very calm. She was like, "If you're going to yell at your video games, can you do it at a time when I'm not around?" And like, just imagine me being like, okay, like while she's saying that. I was just so hopped up from losing at that game.
Oh my god.
That game was hard, but it was really cool. It was like, it was like a deathmatch shooter where you capture points and stuff.
Yes.
Like every war game. It was fun. But like, holy shit, yeah, that was the first time I played like a game like that really got me, and I was addicted to a lot of stuff when I was living in Artie's room. I was playing Maple Story, but I was also making comics. I was making dinky little animations. I had a scanner, or maybe I was using your scanner, Artie's scanner.
You had a morpher?
Well,
whole kit.
I think I used, was it my computer? I think I brought my own computer upstairs, or maybe I used his computer. I can't remember. Yeah.
You might have had a computer upgrade too.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, like if you played Perfect Tides, you know all about this bedroom.
That's
you've
true.
been there with us.
I've recreated it in exquisite detail.
Yeah.
Sneak into Big Bro's bedroom.
It wasn't quite like that, but I'll try to put what I remember into my work later on.
Right. I'd like to see your perspective, your version of that room.
Yeah, I definitely have a version of that room. It's like imagine like an old burner, and was that in Perfect Tides? That old stove?
Oh yeah, that was in his room.
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird, and he had exposed brick in his room too, because it was like up in the attic.
Yeah, that was a much nicer bed that I liked.
But I mean, the room had visual interest. You could see the World Trade Center
there was
from
a
his
skylight.
window.
Yeah. He could see the World Trade Center on a clear day. It was cool. He was on the 3rd floor, and like they built that floor just for you guys because
Because
you know,
more kids
we're
came
having
along.
twins.
Yeah.
They put a new floor on the house.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that they did that. It's crazy to me now that they did that.
Yeah, it's nuts, but that's cool.
Yeah.
You're talking about the owner-built home before.
Mhm.
That's, you know, big renovation to a house is kind of like you design part of it. You kinda
Yeah.
had, it was also Jackie's room was added on. It was a little awkward because my room became the hallway to that.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of cool that they just made that room exist from nothing.
It's true. It's kind of like a Ship of Theseus kind of thing going on with our house, where they bought this little, like, 2-bedroom house and they turned it into, like, a 5-bedroom? Yeah.
Ship of Theseus is definitely something that could come to mind while standing in the absence of the Florida room, thinking, are we really there?
Yes.
It's like the room is something that kind of exists in your mind. Otherwise, you're just standing in the snow, and it has no meaning to anybody.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ship of Theseus. It's like, we've rebuilt the ship 1,000 times. Is it the same ship?
Yeah, it's not the same ship.
It couldn't be, but the whole idea of it being a ship was always there.
Yes.
I don't know,
It's
yeah.
our house.
Florida room's eternal. We're there right now.
Yeah, we're in the Florida
The only
room.
difference is it doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not cold. It's too hot.
Yeah, the Florida room was uncomfortable. Yeah, you're right. This room's uncomfortable in a different way. It's too hot.
There's like Florida room like things all over there. Like the Back to the Future flag is very Florida room.
Some old toys from the 80s.
Yeah, totally. And VHS tapes. We had 1 million of those in the Florida room.
What's up? Is somebody just like posting like pasting shit into the
someone's
chat?
spamming.
Are you being naughty? Are you being a bad little boy? Oh, he's a bot? Alright. If everyone finds this annoying, then off you go.
Off you go then.
Oh, you can... I can put him in timeout.
Yeah, you can just put them in timeout for 30 seconds and then they stop forever.
No, no, no. Naughty, naughty.
Last thing I wanted to talk about was points in video games.
Okay.
I was talking to Mike about this, and I was telling him how I like play Pizza Tower to get the high score.
Right.
And I think that's so funny. I'm like a poorly written character in a movie. Like
Right.
I'm going for the high
going for
score.
the high score.
Yeah, baby. Like I can't help but like see.
Point?
Yeah, like see that as cliche. It's like the most like generic video game sound effects
But
from
I
the
was about-
Atari era.
I was about to score.
Yeah, it was about to be my high score. What gives? But like, Mike was saying like the score had to be there, and now it's like a vestigial organ, but it had to be there, like in
Right.
the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to have a score.
Like even in the King's Quest games, there's like a score,
Yeah.
and it's like why? It's not something that really sticks around in that genre. Does Perfect Ties have a score?
The first one does because I was building it like a King's Quest game. I stopped doing the ding halfway through the second game. I'm like, you know what? We don't have to do this anymore. You get it? You see what the game's telling you to do? I don't have to play this ding every time you advance the story? Okay, great.
Interesting. So it was just like that. A vestigial organ.
Yeah.
Just shipped off one day.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, a game like Pizza Tower, like, is trying to go back to an era where you're just like, you do want to go for the high score for some reason. I love Miss Pac-Man. That's another great game where you destroy food. Good stuff.
Yeah, you're going for a high score.
Yeah, you're seeing how much you can eat, how much food you can break into pieces with your teeth.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what they're saying in the chat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you mean about the high score.
Oh, I had one last thing I wanted to say. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about this.
Okay.
All I know is that's a Thingus.
Bad Bunny is
Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Do you remember Bad Bunny? It's like, you know, the Super Bowl had a musician named Bad Bunny. It was really famous, I guess. And that just reminded me of our sister had a friend whose screen name was Bad Bunny.
Right, and then we called her Bad Bunny.
We called her Bad Bunny.
Because she was a bad bunny.
She was a bad bunny. And Dad didn't like Bad Bunny. He saw her as a bad influence.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. I remember that, man. Right, we had a Bad Bunny when we were kids.
Yeah, Bad Bunny brought up a
forgot all
Thingus.
about that.
I also wasn't thinking about Bad Bunny until I saw Bad Bunny the other day and realized that's a Thingus. That's something Dad would get mad about and joke about and say Bad Bunny. It's like this girl who had a kid before she left high school. Bad Bunny.
Well, yeah, but this was way before that.
It was before that.
It was when she was going to like one of like our brother's bar mitzvah and being like, "What's with all this Aladdin music?"
She'd probably say that about this song too.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, we never. Hang on, can we exit or are we trapped? We're trapped. I guess we can't listen to.
Yeah, we can't listen to it when we pause
We can't listen to song B or die.
Wait, song B composed by Tanaka.
Tanaka, yeah.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
Tanaka.
Let's go back and see him. Let's build the tower to heaven and die. Good game.
Yeah.
Wait. This. Not really a Russian
Fake
song.
Russian song.
He got us. He just grooved with them. He just started dancing, kicking his legs.
This sounds so fucking Russian classical song.
At least 4 out of 5 Russian people who played this game would insist that this is a Russian folk song.
Well, because it's sandwiched between the Russian folk song and Tchaikovsky.
Oh, yeah, the other one's Tchaikovsky. So they kept the theme, and he's just the meat. He's like the burger of their buns.
Yeah, he just wrote a Russian sounding song.
It's pretty cool sounding. Listen to that, like...
It's a good song.
He just understood the job.
Yeah.
Anybody could do it.
Yeah, but he did it.
I talk about this all the time on Thingus. The idea of like someone appropriating or like taking someone's genre that's kind of old and making it cool again because it's like made for a video game now.
Right, right.
Like this is, you know, you could say the same thing about like, you know, Indian sounding music or something. What did Bad Bunny say? Aladdin music?
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny calls it Aladdin music.
Yeah, like you can say that about that too. Like the people who composed Aladdin's music were like actually Arabian.
No, not at all.
And like, you know, Bad Bunny couldn't tell the difference between Arabian and like Jewish. So
no,
I guess that's, you know, that's a little tragedy, but you know, Aladdin music, I haven't heard that one before.
Oh really?
I can't believe
Okay.
Bad Bunny said that.
I think that's a good place to end it. Let's call it a week, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.